Welcome to a new episode of Wow of the World. We just left Australia and this island over here is part of the next episode. We're in Vanuatu.
But before we fly off, let's have a little recap. We cruised the incredible nature along the north coast of Australia, all the way from Broome to Darwin. And now we're ready for a new adventure in the Pacific Ocean.
We said goodbye to Australia in the middle of the night. We left Darwin to fly to Vanuatu, but we have a stopover first on an island in Fiji. Near the airport of Nadi we found this lovely homestay. It's within walking distance, about 5 minutes, although we took the cab because it was raining. We had some pizza, the battery is fully charged, and tomorrow we'll leave again for Vanuatu.
Now that's a pizza!
Here in Vanuatu we will focus mainly on the island of Efate. This is because this is the most important island, this is where the capital is, but also the local airline has gone bankrupt. So we cannot fly to any other islands, at least for the moment. So we're stuck here, but not really, because this is paradise. We're here at Moorings Hotel, right in the center of Port Vila, the capital. And from here we're going to be visiting some other hotels, make nice trips all around the island on Efate in the best of Vanuatu. So let's explore.
We drove off into a totally new world for us. In the middle of the busy capital Port Vila, this is our quiet little oasis. And the views are promising already. For about $80 a night, we found the perfect gateway to paradise. A meal is just $10 and the breakfast is included.
The island Efate isn't very big. You can get to most of the sites within the hour, but you don't want to rely on the inconsistency of the public transportation or expensive taxis. So a rental car is a must, and we rented one at World Car Rentals Vanuatu, a locally owned company. So let's explore the island, guys. In Vanuatu, all life is centered in and around the ocean. You'll find the best beaches, some waterfalls, the best seafood restaurants, and of course that vibrant Pacific culture. We're gonna try and explore all of that on this island. So what better place to start than on the main and most popular beach right near the capital of Port Vila. This is Mele Beach.
Vanuatu is still preserved from mass tourism. You can still have these beaches to yourself, and the local life is all around. The little island in front here is called Hideaway Island, and it's quite unique for having the only underwater post office in the world. You can actually post letters here. Efate has about 66,000 inhabitants, and 50,000 of them live in the capital. The rest of the island is still unspoiled nature.
So we just arrived in Vanuatu and I found out that I left my swimming shorts in the previous camper van in Australia. So what am I to do? I look around for some shops and there's only a Quicksilver Billabong shop, super fancy, around 60 to 80 euros for swimming shorts. On the way back I found this little vintage second-hand shop and over there I bought for €3.46 this super hip swimming shorts. What do you think, guys? At moorings we have this little beach in front of the hotel and it's fun to see with the tides that when it's high tide there's nothing to see, but when the tide gets lower you see all these starfishes on the beach. It's really cool, it's like 100 of them. After getting used to Vanuatu here in the capital Port Vila and the beautiful Moorings Hotel, it's time to leave again because on a half-hour drive from here we're going to an even more secluded paradise right near the beach and the jungle, guys. So lovely.
Time to get some groceries in the local supermarket. And while this seems pretty local already, maybe in town we can see some more of the real Vanuatu.
One place in Port Vila that's worth a visit is the Central Market Dome, because I can buy bananas in the supermarket for the kids, but it's way more interesting to do it over here. Walk with me.
And from there we drive on to the west side of the island.
Even though it's just a short drive, we already got a massive change of scenery, guys. Just look at the views that we get on the way to the next hotel. Such a beautiful island.
On the way we stop at one of the top sites.
If there's one thing that you cannot skip when you're in Vanuatu, it's the waterfalls. They're everywhere, they're gorgeous, and the most beautiful and popular ones you can find at Mele Cascades. I'm here on a Monday morning, and I must say, I'm all alone. I got them all to myself, and they're incredible.
It's a good thing that I didn't take the bus today. Hey, are they making what of the world signs?
So we started at the bottom pools to see already some awesome waterfalls, but the lower ones. And now I'm walking up to the big one, the Beauty, and it's a couple of stairs, a 20-minute walk, and on the way you have the perfect walk. Because this is all owned by Vanuatu people, so you see the children playing, doing some fishing, you see the women gardening. The men on the way are very friendly and they show you where to go. So over there is the Beauty, the big waterfall. I'm at the upper waterfall, guys, and how awesome is this? I have to walk through the waterfall to get up there to the big one.
This place is unbelievable. And in Vanuatu you can still have this to yourself. Bye guys, see you next time. It seems like we're leaving society behind as we drive off into nature. With the drone we see how remote this fantastic location is.
Wow, this second hotel is so beautiful. The location and the road to get here was so spectacular. There's this little path at the end. We're gonna walk right over there and there's our own private villa on this secluded beach in the jungle. Let's go. The welcome drink is a fresh coconut. I always love that. You want to taste it, Celine? or play with the straw, whatever. So we're staying at this extraordinary place for the next 3 days. The name is M Resort and Spa Vanuatu, and this beach is right between the islands Iritoka and Lelepa, next to a protected reef. It's the perfect spot to escape daily life for a while. Let me show you our villa.
Our villa isn't only beautiful on the outside. Jens wanted to stay and live here.
This beautiful hotel with its waving palm trees isn't the only thing that brought us here on the west coast. There's also one thing in the water. The only protected UNESCO World Heritage Reef of Vanuatu is right in front of this beach. So I'm going into the water to have the best snorkeling in Vanuatu. Wow, I rarely saw a reef this beautiful, so pure, so untouched. It's also because nobody ever comes here, of course, except for these 4 little villas right next to this amazing colored reef. Spectacular.
We have to spot some turtles next time, because right now...
Going to the fire show!
The guy in front of me is really slow, and I have to get to a fire show. Hey, the drums! So it's really a happening, guys. Every Friday night on Mele Beach there is a big fire show. And the hotel just told us, otherwise we wouldn't even know. But it's supposed to be fantastic. Party time!
We didn't know what to expect, but this is one of the best cultural, music, dance and fire shows we've ever watched.
awesome was that, guys? Yay! So then you're playing with fire on the beach, and tomorrow you'll be looking for turtles again in the reef. Yeah. That's Vanuatu.
We have breakfast on one of the best places ever. And in a place like this, it's best not to make any plans and just hang around for the day.
It's another day in paradise, which means a new chance for me to spot some sea turtles again. Let's go, I'm gonna find them, guys, I swear.
And this time I spot a young turtle first. Whoa, he's fast! And another who sticks around a bit more.
If you're bored on this beach, you can always grab a kayak. Let's go for some morning kayaking, Jens. Woo!
From the kayak, Jens and I can even spot more marine life.
Goodbye, beautiful home.
It's always hard to leave a place like this. But we haven't seen the East Coast yet.
We already saw so much of Vanuatu, but there's still plenty more to discover. And for that we drive to the south side of Efate, where we'll find our third hotel called Nasama Resort. And from here we're gonna see some major sites in the south and east.
Now that's a lot of palm trees. As we drive along the east coast, it turns out that the rocky beaches have crazy blue water.
On Vanuatu you will find many rocky beaches, but here and there are some perfect blue bays with pearly white sand beaches. And Eton Beach is such a beach. We drove there in 1 hour from Port Vila over in the east side of Efate, and because there's a lagoon just behind a barrier of rocks, it's perfect for swimming with small children. And it's excellent for snorkeling because it's such clear water.
Eton Beach is often considered the best beach in Efate because of its ideal location and connection to a freshwater creek.
Also on the east coast of Efate is one of the true highlights of Vanuatu, called the Blue Lagoon. Just like the name suggests, it's this perfect blue lagoon right in the middle of the jungle next to the blue ocean, and it's perfect for a dive. So I'm going in, and if you're in this neighborhood, certainly do not skip this one.
It's simply too much fun to do some diving and cliff jumping here.
Lately I've been thinking way too much about whether I'd even call this love. I'm always in my head, you're always on your phone. It never seems to feel right. No plane is in the sky, no help is on the way. I don't know what you want me to say. Can't take another year, can't take another day. Can't wait until it feels right.
That's it, unfortunately, for today's episode in Vanuatu. But the next adventure will be nice too, so be sure to watch us in Fiji. Woo! Ciao!
I've never been scared to walk away, and you're making it easier for me.
I almost forgot to buy a souvenir, guys.
You probably wouldn't chase, and darling, that is messed up.
And I got a tip for the best local food in town.
No help is on the way. I don't know what you want me to say.
This chicken.
Love it. Break away and find something that feels right.
Be sure to subscribe and tune in next time as we continue to the next Pacific paradise in Fiji. Ciao!